SWAT officer Tony is on a mission to rescue his teammate. He is searching for the place where his comrade is being held captive. Outside a base, two masked criminals are vigilantly guarding the area. The criminals accidentally come into SWAT Tony's sight, so he hides behind a wall to observe them before taking action. Tony picks up a pebble and throws it to another spot to distract the criminals.
Hey, what about? Oh no! Go.
Seeing the criminals leave, Tony slowly opens the door and carefully enters the base. Tony takes the elevator to go up a floor. In a certain room, SWAT officer Ben is securely held captive. Outside, a criminal is standing guard. Ben struggles to free himself, but is unable to. The criminal sees this and laughs. The boss, Dr. Lee, is still deeply asleep. The elevator door opens, and Tony quietly steps out. He notices a criminal and quickly hides. Tony pulls out a knife. The criminal approaches, and Tony silently kills him, taking advantage of the opportunity. Another criminal hears a noise and Tony quickly hides. But as he hides in a room, he discovers that it is where the boss is sleeping. The criminal gets closer, and Tony swiftly throws the knife, killing him instantly. Tony closes the door and heads toward the room where his teammate is being held. Ben sees Tony and calls out for help.
I'm okay.
Tony quickly unties Ben, and they both start to leave.
Hey, let's go. Okay. Hey, nothing. Let's go. Go.
As they pass by a room, Ben unexpectedly stops and looks inside. Ben wants to go in, but Tony stops him, urging him to leave quickly. Ben pleads for a little more time, and Tony moves, agrees to go into the room with Ben. Ben starts admiring the high-quality weapons in the room. Tony urges Ben to hurry. Ben chooses a gun and starts to leave, but accidentally drops another gun. The loud noise wakes Dr. Lee. Tony tells Ben to quickly get out of there. Dr. Lee steps out. The two SWAT officers see the boss and immediately flee. The boss quickly rushes into his office and grabs a gun. Dr. Lee steps out and sees that his henchmen are dead. He moves toward the elevator, but can't use it. Ben runs to the back with his gun, while Tony calls out to his teammates, but they are spotted by two criminals. Dr. Lee approaches the criminals and asks about the SWAT officers. Then they all chase after them. A thrilling chase ensues.
Let's go! Move! Stop! Stop!
Tony tells Ben to hide in a house while he moves to another spot. Dr. Lee and the criminals arrive and split up to search for the SWAT officers. Tony signals Ben to come out and shoot at the criminals. They quickly dodge. A criminal rushes out and fires back. Tony also steps out and shoots the criminal.
Hey, Sonny!
Another criminal emerges and shoots at Tony, who quickly retreats. Two criminals join forces to shoot at Ben. He steps out and immediately takes down one of them. Seeing his comrade dead, the other criminal fires wildly at Ben. Ben grabs another gun and kills the remaining criminal. Tony hides among some wooden beams, while Dr. Lee slowly searches for him. Seizing the moment, Tony rushes out and fires repeatedly at Dr. Lee. Not to be outdone, Dr. Lee fires back, wounding Tony. The boss grins wickedly as he approaches the SWAT officer. Dr. Lee pulls Tony up and beats him severely. Dr. Lee angrily shouts questions at Tony. Ben arrives heroically and speaks. Dr. Lee turns around and Ben shoots him multiple times, killing him on the spot. Tony collapses. Seeing this, Ben rushes over to help his comrade up.
Are you okay? Nothing. All right, let's go. Come on.
Together, they leave and return to their base for medical treatment.